Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I am excellent. I am excited, matter of fact. I'm excited to tell you about an opportunity my company has for you. Are you tired of throwing money away every month paying your energy bills?
Yes.
Yes. I understand that. I used to throw my money away paying my energy bills. It was very frustrating. What I want to talk to you about is some energy systems we have. We have solar power systems and we have wind power systems available from my company. First of all, I'd like to talk to you about wind power and how wind power works. In the illustration, it shows you that what we would do is we would mount a wind turbine on top of your roof. And that wind turbine would spin with wind's energy and produce power that would be stored in batteries and then sent out to your home as you need it. There's a few things with wind. The first thing we need to know is do you have enough wind that provides you enough energy to power your home? Well, for $500, my company will come in and we'll do a wind survey. The wind survey will tell you if you have enough wind in your area, where to put your pole, and how high your pole should be. I see you have some very large trees out there. It might not be the best for you to have a wind energy system. On average, your area has 11.5 miles per hour with the wind. I would recommend for a wind power system to have 12 miles per hour with the wind. We have different turbines available. We have a 4,000 watt turbine, a 400 watt turbine, a 20,000 watt turbine. Now these start at $500 and increase up to $50,000. Very expensive systems, but they're systems that you can use to make enough energy you can provide back to the power company and make a profit off of it, a monthly profit. The control systems for these turbines range from $3,000 to $7,000. There's a few different poles that we have available. We have the monopole system. The monopole system actually tilts down for servicing. This is an excellent system that I normally recommend to a lot of my homeowners. But you need a lot of land to have it tilt down, depending on your area. It might not be available for you. We also have a guided lattice system. The guided lattice system is you're more familiar with it as being a TV tower system. The conventional ones that we put antennas on as we grow up, as you still grow up. They're easy to climb, which may cause concerns as I see you have small children. And they can hold up to a 20,000 watt tower, or 20,000 watt turbine. We also have a lattice system available if you have land somewhere else that it would be installed with a crane. It's a bigger system that you probably won't be too interested in. We have a 33 to 55 foot pole. That's $5,000 to $8,000 installed. We'll dig down the foundation 10 feet and make sure there's enough concrete in there that it won't come off. We have a 80 to 125 foot pole. That's a little bit more, that's $12,000 for installation. Now maintenance should be done on these poles, on these systems. Maintenance should be done yearly on these systems. We'll climb up there, we'll inspect the welds, we'll inspect the bearings, we'll lubricate everything. Make sure you're not going to have any predicted breakdowns for the next year. Predicted breakdowns can be very expensive because of extra cost of it being on a pole and getting slid. Now the cost for the yearly inspection is 1 to 3% of the startup cost. That's 1 to 3% of the purchase price of the pole is the yearly cost. There's also something you have to look out for is insurance. Now just in case your pole falls down and hits another person's house or hits your house, there's a possibility. Now the insurance is $2 to $3 for every $1,000 that you purchase. I would recommend a $500,000 coverage because you just never know what's going to happen. Now that, on average, will cost you $1,750. That's $45 a month. I would talk to your insurance agent about that. I'm not an insurance agent. This is just average. That's something you need to speak to them with, just to make sure you have enough coverage. Do you understand? It makes sense. Now the energy system I'm more excited to talk to you about today is actually the solar power system. The solar power system is my favorite system. It is what I have in my own house. It's our most popular system, like I said. How the solar power system works is we have solar panels that mount onto your house. It's very similar. You have a battery array, and then you have an inverter also that comes back that provides you the power for your house. Now the parts include, like I said, the solar panels on the roof, a charge controller. This controls the amount of energy that is stored in the batteries, and the batteries, and the power inverter that brings the energy back out to your home. Now with conservation in mind, conservation, not a lot of video games, mind you, not a lot of video games, conservation, your home, as surveyed, could live on 3,820 watt hours of energy. 3,028 hours, 3,820 hours of watt energy. Now, I can sell you a package that will leave you with 3 days worth of that energy, just in case it gets cloudy outside. So in my conclusion, we have two different options. We have wind and we have solar options. They're both available for your home. The wind system kind of has the extra insurance, has the extra maintenance fees and such. So I have not put one of those together, an estimate for you. What I have done is I put you an estimate together, or my recommendation, for a solar panel system. Now this estimate has 9 solar panels that are mounted to your roof, 19 batteries that will go in your cellar, a 60 amp charger to provide energy across to those batteries, and a 2,500 watt power inverter. At that cost, for that package that I put together for you, is $8,300. That's installed, completely functioning and ready to go. Now here's one exciting thing that I have to say to you about that cost. The government is now offering a 30% tax credit for any new residential systems you have installed. And I have calculated 30% of that $8,300 is $2,490. Now that's a substantial savings that the government is providing for you. That could help out a lot. Do you have any questions?
I have a few.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
For the solar power, can the homeowner clean and inspect these, or do we hire somebody?
Yes, the homeowner can clean and inspect these systems, but I do recommend that we come and inspect and clean these systems annually because we're more experienced. And we also offer a 10% discount to anyone that purchased through us. And that discount is available for 5 years after the purchase.
Does that include the wind? Also?
Yes, that does include the
All
good question.
services?
It does.
What is the lead time? When can I get something installed, and how long does it take?
It takes a day to install. And we could schedule an appointment to be installed next week. If that fits in your schedule, that's fine.
Are you done?
I am almost done, sir.
For the wind power, how do the gusts affect the pole?
Our manufacturer of our pole systems guarantee the poles to withstand hurricane type storms with annual inspection.
Now, what happens to the stored energy after 3 days? I mean, it just goes away, it
Well,
disappears?
no, that's exciting actually. I'm glad you asked that. I have not gotten to that point. You can have your energy provider put a net metering system, which is actually just a different meter on your home, with no added cost to you. A net meter will measure the extra energy after your batteries are fully stored, and you can send that energy back to the grid. And the meter will calculate that amount, and then they'll send a check to you at the end of the month. They'll read that and send a check to you.
Now, how do you switch from using the energy we currently have to whatever say we go with the solar power panel? How, is there a switch there, or does it just automatically use that?
It automatically does say yes.
It automatically just uses it. That's all.
Any more questions? Any questions for you?
No.
No? Okay. Well, thank you. Please get back to me as soon as you can. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
You're welcome.